So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's time for the weekly movie hunt, or just pop culture hunt. Yeah, hey, I have zero expectations of really finding anything, but that's not what it's about. You know, as a collector and or a physical media lover, it's just all about going out having some fun. You know, the euphoria of just going to a store and randomly maybe you'll find that one little thing that you weren't expecting. So let's just go out and have some fun. Let's get into some stores. What are we waiting for? Let's go.
He says we're going the wrong way.
Oh, he's drunk. How would he know where we're going?
Yeah, how would he know?
Well, I know where I'm going, and I'm going into Target first. We'll see what we can find in this Target. Let's go. Start over here at the figures. They got this AEW World's End figure set with Cope, Adam Copeland, Edge with the stupidest name in history, Cope. Yeah. And what we got here? Okay. Some WWE stuff. Diesel, Shawn Michaels. They got that Undertaker with like the Phantom of the Opera look. That box is all jank. Anything else down here? Not too much. They got those Christmas themed Star Wars figures that look kind of cheesy, like a gingerbread man. Oh, they got a couple new Simpsons figures. Look, Edna Krabappel. And then they got the Bart. That's kind of cool with his hockey gear. You remember Krabappel? Do you know what that... Put in the comments down below if you kind of know what they're making a play off of with that name. Where do you think they got that from? I'm not going to tell you. Over here in this section, these Thunderbolt figures I thought were Walmart exclusives. But we got that set, and then they got this one. What do you guys think of Thunderbolts? And they got that pink Batman, Fortress of Solitude, Micronauts, Poor Man's Transformers. Not too much over there, man. This store is kind of dead, and there was so many fucking kids over there. All right, I'm going over here to the NECA Funko section, as all the toy hunters call it. Got a little Chase Stranger Things figures going on there. Some Chucky action. Hello Kitty. No thank you.
Well, that's great. That's just fucking great, man. Now what the fuck are we supposed to do?
What about some NECA? Any NECA figures? They got this RoboCop. I haven't pulled the trigger on that because it's got the lighting on it. It looks weird. They got the Evil Dead. Like that figure's got pink on it, like the light shining on it. I know they're mimicking the posters, but the Ben Cooper's here. Look at that. That's kind of neat looking. Visible Man. Not Invisible Man, the Visible Man. Like you can see through him. Got Garfield. That was kind of cool. They got the Batman cows. They got this Avatar figure. Got Batman. Got the Killer Croc. That's pretty neat. That's from the animated series. But even this store is pretty dead. This is the Target I normally would find shit in. They got those blind boxes for Chucky. Those are not $8.29. I think they're like $20. So overpriced for that. Little People. That's ridiculous. But let's get out of here. And we were going to the theater that day, so this is entrance to the theater, and I just figured I'd show you. They did have, in this Regal theater, the popcorn buckets for the new Predator movie. So you get the little Predator figure on the side. It's bigger than I was expecting. It's $40, but it's kind of lightweight. And then they got some thermos cups with Regal on it.
Beach walking, huh?
Yeah, well, I'm going to walk into Walmart. So this is early morning before anybody else is in here. See, it's all quiet. So let's see if we can sneak up. I'm not looking for anything new, but let's just look around. $20, $24 for the Naked Guns. They got Together. They got Him 4K up there for $27.96. They do have the Freakier Friday. They got Shin Godzilla on 4K for $30. They got caught stealing for $24 for the Blu-ray, The Chosen. And I almost dropped my phone recording. Sorry. Downton Abbey. They got the Weapons 4K Blu-ray and DVD. And Superman, they got the lenticular cover there. If you see that, look, $30. And it's rare. It's weird, not rare, but weird that the lenticular cover just randomly will show up in a batch and then not show up in the next batch. Toxic Avenger, they got the Blu-ray. They don't have the 4K. They sold out of the Back to the Future steel books, but they do have Full Metal Jacket there. And they got the Mortal Kombat. We got F1 on 4K Blu-ray and DVD. Nobody. There's the 4K down there for $27.96. I know what you did last summer. Why in the hell did they only get it on DVD? So over here in this section, looks like they got the Grimm collection for $60. That's pretty good for Blu-ray. Battlestar Galactica down there on Blu-ray. We got Matlock, Full House, Three's Company, Nashville, Monk. A lot of people are finding the Friday the 13th set, Scream Factory in Walmart. Game of Thrones. Most of this stuff is on DVD. Ray Donovan for $42, SEAL Team. So they got some random new titles sometimes. Still got that Peanuts specials. Down here in this section. Did any of you get Spinal Tap 2? I've got the first one. I don't have the second one. Giving this a glance, see if they added anything new. I don't think they did. So, not much to see here. We can move along. Down here, they got an Accountant 2 film set. Final Destination. Novocaine. They do have some 4Ks down here. There's Gladiator for $20. Minecraft. Usually when they move the stuff down to this section, they get rid of the 4Ks and they only have Blu-rays or DVDs. These are the multi-movie sets and they animate that stuff. Sleeping Beauty there. Not seeing much. Oh well, what's over here? Got a South Park. There's that Robot Chicken for $100. It's a complete series. Somebody threw it over here. Got some Christmas stuff. Not a whole lot. Pretty dead. What is this? That gangster set, one of you guys said you got. It's 11 movies. That's a pretty good deal. I think it's only $24. Still got some Terrifier stuff. I may end up getting one of those jerseys but I don't know. I have to scan it. It's not $34, is it? And then over here in their $5 bin, looks like no Blu-rays are here. On the end cap, remember we found that Running Man. They got Scary Movie, the triple pack, Cheech and Chong's triple pack. Oh, look at that Christmas special. Looks like it's got shit on the cover. What is going on with that?
He shit everywhere. He shit everywhere! Look what he did! He shit all over the wall!
Eon Flux, The Last Unicorn. Some random goodness. Killer's Game. Scooby-Doo. So if you can't find anything else, find something in the $5 bin. Got some cool Christmas stuff showing up in there. Over here beside it is where they got the vinyl and then their NECA figures. They do have the H2O Ultimate Michael Myers 20 years later. We found that before.
Mom, that's the boys' room.
The boys are just gonna have to deal with it.
I'll be just next door. Mom's gonna go too.
Whew, I've been driving all night. I've got to go. I wish they'd hurry up. My stomach is killing me. Oh, sorry. Oh, man. What are you doing in there? Is anybody in that stall? What's going on? What's taking so long? Oh, yeah, my stomach is killing me. Please, hurry up. For the love of God, I'm begging you, I have to go. Oh, I'm just going to go in the car, I guess. Sorry, lady, I left you more than a flat tire in there. Got some Universal Monsters down there. A few Batman figures. Looks like they sold all those Jaws movie maniacs. This was the store that had them. And a few Funko Pops, but nothing I'm interested in. Nope. And then back here, let's see. They got some new WWE figures. Monday Night Wars, The Rock. Let's see who else is in this set. Oh, Booker T. But that was when he was G.I. Bro. Does anybody remember when he was G.I. Bro? Fatu. You know who that is? Yeah, that's Rikishi. And then Lex Luger in his NWO Wolfpack attire. That's kind of a boring figure. They got a couple Fatus, couple Rocks. Some new AEW. Oh, holy shit, there's a Chase. 1 of 3,000. John Moxley.
Holy shit!
Damn, that's the series that's got Monet in it. There's the regular Moxley. I don't like Dean Ambrose / John Moxley. Here's the Ric Flair out of that set. Isn't there a Chase of that one too? Damn, man. Finding Chases, finding Ric Flairs. Look at that. Nice. Roderick Strong, another Ric Flair. Another regular Dean Ambrose. That's kind of cool. Holy shit, look at there. Another Chase. 2 Chase figures in the same store.
Holy fucking shit! Oh, we gotta...
I might actually get one of those.
Where's your other hand? Between 2 pillows. Those aren't pillows.
Oh well, let's go into Barnes & Noble, see if we can get in between some stacks of movies in here. They got the little Christmas section here. Frasier Christmas episodes, $10. That'd be something cool you could get, play in the background. Quite a few episodes on there. White Christmas on Blu-ray and DVD. They had the 4K up here. Must have sold it. Christmas Cottage. Obviously Christmas Vacation. Got a 4-pack there of Holiday Classics, Volume 1. Love Actually. That movie's not bad. Got Peanuts Happy Holiday Specials. Got the Friends. Got the Fonz. What else we got? Their Arrow section is kind of small, but they got the Blu-ray and the 4K of The Mask. Still got Creepshow. They got the Big Peepin' Tom. There's one. Holy shit, they got a new Criterion.
The Great White Buffalo. Yeah.
The Great what?
Great White Buffalo.
Godzilla. And then they got the A24 set with Maxine, X, and Pearl. I'm not seeing any new... Oh, I thought that was something else. I haven't not seen any new Arrow stuff. Speaking of stuff, that is that's an underrated horror movie. Warfare. I already have that. I don't have Room 666. Is that any good? I don't have Queer. I don't have Showing Up. I think I've got most of the rest of those. Got Pops filling up most of the shelf where movies used to be. That's pathetic.
You know what really grinds my gears?
There's a small snapshot of their anime section. What else we got here? Some children's stuff. There's some more anime. 20% off of that. Flip this around here so people can see it. I'm doing their job for them. There's a cool Sonic Steelbook. I never got that, but 30% off of 50, so basically $35. That's not bad. What else we got? Too many Pops to talk about. Pisses me off. I still need to get that True Detective set, I think. Yellowstone. I think a full series of that came out this week. Lower Decks is kind of cool. 50% off. If you haven't gotten that, it'd be a good time to get into that show. Especially if you like Star Trek. They got some seasons of Superman and Lois. Very underrated. I like that. Eden. I was talking about that. Has anybody seen it? Why is it only on DVD? I don't know. I looked. I didn't see a Blu-ray release of it. It got audiobooks taking up shelf space. It could be used for movies. Color of Money, very underrated movie, but you can't get that on Blu-ray. Somebody just had it laying out. And The Shogun. It must have been where I left that out last week. Is there a Blu-ray of that? The Cat and the Canary. I didn't buy that and haven't bought it. Has anybody got that? Is it any good? There's a Kino release. Obviously, a lot of this stuff, I'm just looking for catalog titles now. It's a good Mel Gibson old movie. Just because there's nothing new coming out this week that I was really looking for in here. Conjuring 4 getting ready to come out on home video. Cool Hand Luke, very good movie. Crimson Tide, $8. That's a good catalog title. Cheap one you can get in here. Straight Outta Compton. Nope. Dexter, Original Sin. Nothing else here. Eyes Wide Shut. That's getting a Criterion 4K next week, right? Wasn't a huge fan of that movie, but I do like Tom Cruise, so. Fantastic Four, Fantastic Mr. Fox. Man, that new Wes Anderson set's got a 4K of that in there. Fight or Flight, I haven't watched that yet. And obviously Fight Club, that's a good quality bargain title. Footloose and Forbidden Planet. You guys know who that is down right there? You guys know who that is? Leslie Nielsen.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
In an early dramatic role. French Kiss. I don't think I have that. $7.99, another good bargain title. A Friday the 13th Final Chapter Steelbook. Are we going to get the rest of those Steelbooks? Are we going to get 5, 6, 7, 8 from Paramount? The Man Who Wasn't There with Billy Bob Thornton. I don't think I've got that. If I do, it's probably on DVD. That might be a good bargain one to get when there's not a lot coming out. We got the Lord of the Rings Steelbooks in here. That's a Blu-ray one right there. Damn, that's old. Let It Ride. I'll preach about that movie, man. Very underrated comedy. Richard Dreyfuss. I love it. It's got Terry Garr in it. The late, great Terry Garr. I used to love her. She's great in Young Frankenstein.
What knockers.
Oh, thank you, Doctor.
The Iron Claw, good cheap title now. Especially if you like wrestling, and you know we support wrestling on the channel. High Fidelity, very good John Cusack movie. A lot of DVDs in here. Nobody's going to buy this shit. And why do they put, and I always ask this question, why do they continuously put DVDs in the protector cases? Got Terrifier down there. I would have never thought, we would have got Terrifier just in regular brick and mortar stores like Walmart, Barnes and Noble. Who knew? There you go. That's another one of these. That's not in that big new set, is it? You'd have to buy that separate. I don't know. I haven't seen that yet. Pretty in Pink. Prey. Red Eye, very underrated movie. Rebel Without a Cause. No slip on that, so you missed out on the slipcover. Robin Hood, Men in Tights. I'm not an uber fan of that movie. I think a lot of people think it's one of Mel Brooks' best movies, but I don't think so. Sinners. I also don't think that's a great movie. It's good. It's very good, but it's not as good as everybody claims it is. And then on the end cap here, you got the Blob Steelbook, Back to the Future Steelbook. 20% off. It's still expensive in here. What else is over here? Lord of the Rings. Oh, they got look at here. They kept these James Bond, they added a few. Diamonds Are Forever, Dr. No, Thunderball, From Russia with Love, Goldfinger. You Only Live Twice, and they're 20% off. So is that all of them? Look at there. Somebody started a trend, me, and then they put the rest on there. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. If you watch my haul video, you'll know I ended up with that. That's one of my favorite Jack Nicholson movies. Twisters. Not a lot else right here. Superman, Snow White. What's on the end cap here? Same shit. Yep, same shit as last week. And then I don't think they've added anything new over here. Same old expensive. Well, they did add this. Look, the Grinch. That's the slipcover version. I like that. Alright, I told you it wasn't much in here. I'm going to try to give maybe one more Walmart a try. Just to see if we can find anything where we did find that Chase figure in the other one.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy, what?
You're bust.
Well, hopefully we aren't. And we're going to go into this Walmart at night. See if we can sneak up on something. Since this is, you know, obviously a light release week movie-wise. This Walmart was weird. It did have this strange display of just a mix of old shit. Look at here. Ahsoka, Renfield on Steelbook, Evil Dead with a Steelbook, the Wayans Brothers, Twister Steelbook. We got the vintage TV cover of Tremors. We got that He-Man Revelations Steelbook, that Patrick's Day Massacre. I reviewed that. Got slipcover movies down here from got Escape Plan. That's a steelbook. Look, the glow covers. What is this like? Everything that was left over from all their end caps just crammed into one. Nothing in the new release section, but thought I'd give you a closer look at this movie night. Popcorn buckets. So there's the one for Stranger Things, and you get the two bowls, sharing bowls, and you get some hot sprinkle shit on there. And then look, you get a Stormtrooper and Jabba are the bowls with the Darth Vader container. And then that one, see, there's the two bowls. They each got two other character bowls other than the main bucket. So Harry Potter, that one's kind of blah. Not too much to that one. So Grogu, looks like it's kind of cool. And then you got, hold on a second, somebody backing up a cart right into me.
You almost hit me. Give me some money.
So then there's that one, and that's the characters you get there. And then you got Buzz. So you get Woody. There's one up. This fucking person just keeps bumping into me. Jesus Christ.
Dumbass.
On the other side, you get these are the $9.99 movies that you can get. Ballerina, Jurassic World Rebirth, Superman. $10 for each of those without slipcovers. Let me move again. I'm getting pissed, but either way, we're going to get through this. Sinners is down here without a slip. Den of Thieves 2, Flight Risk, Wicked, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, How to Train Your Dragon, Minecraft, SpongeBob, and that's about it, I guess. So those are all $10, and then as I was leaving the section, look, they got this horror calendar. Somebody tried to peel the label off of it, but here's what's on the months. So Friday the 13th, The Conjuring, The Lost Boys, The Nun. That's about it as far as the movie. So grab you a cool Friday the 13th horror calendar. All right, well, we didn't find much in stores, but let's look online and see if we can find anything else. All right, everybody, let's look online and see what came out this past week. You got a Better Tomorrow trilogy. That's the 3-pack from the Hong Kong Classics, Cinema Classics line, 4K and Blu-ray set. You got the Red Planet 4K from Arrow Video. I'm very interested in that. I only have Red Planet, I think, on DVD. You got Hell's Angels 4K from Criterion Collection. You've got Out of Africa 4K. You've got the Airport collection. It's the 4-film collection. You basically get all 4 movies in one pack with one slipcover, I think. So I've already got the individual releases of that if you watch my hunts. Next, we've got Casino. It's got a nice 4K steelbook coming out. the 4K from Criterion. Howard's End gets a 4K release. There's Dark City 4K. That's already been out. So I don't know if that's a re-release, maybe just the individual without all those, the poster and the book and the cover and all that stuff. Eclipse Series 47 from Criterion. Rent gets a 4K release, 20th anniversary. The Ogre of Athens, Wicked Games 3-film collection. The American Revolution, a PBS release. Splitsville looked interesting to me, but the price tag didn't. It was almost $30 on Amazon. There's the Blu-ray of Hell's Angels. Tom Hanks narrating The Americas, the 4K. The Gracie Allen murder case on Blu-ray. Yellowstone gets a complete series Blu-ray release. There's the Blu-ray release of Airport. The other one was the 4K. Universal Language, got some My Hero Academia. I'm George Lucas. Ultraman 4K Discovery. There's the Blu-ray of Elle. You get the James Cagney collection. It's got 4 films in it. No Wave, the underground films of Beth B. and Scott B. House of Eden. Secret Mall Apartment. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that. Put in the comments down below if you know what that is. You got a Doris Day collection. 4 movies from the Warner Archives. What do we got here? That time I got reincarnated as a slime. I don't know what the hell that is. A Better Tomorrow 4K. Gene Kelly collection. You got some anime there. Hey, look at there. 2 for the show. That's I don't know how you pronounce her last name. Christine Guyan. I don't know how to pronounce it. Either way. Aren't those some like Skinamax things? Invisible Centerfolds Housewives from Another World. That shit's right up my alley. I might have to look into that. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Grass and Chain, another season of My Hero Academia. There's some more. That time I got reincarnated. The America's Blu-ray. We got the James Dean story. Dummy. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Might have to look into that. Rumpelstiltskin. Is that one of those like Asylum releases of that? Nuremberg, the real story. So not a lot out this week. There's some Pavarotti and some Def Leppard there. So obviously the main releases this week are probably everybody getting that Better Tomorrow trilogy, Red Planet, maybe the Casino Steelbook. I'm glad it's a light week. Yeah, because I spent too much fucking money last week. But either way, appreciate you guys checking out online with me. So let's get on home and let's close out the video. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter. JeffMan316 Live is advertised back there on the sign. What is that? You and I join up here, usually Sunday nights around 9 p.m. Eastern. We talk about pop culture, physical media by doing a watch along to a movie. You guys help me with that. Currently, this video is going to drop right before the watch along for Thanksgiving, and you guys help me. Sorry, there's something in my eye. You guys help me pick the movie, and we picked Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, one of my favorite movies. So hopefully you guys will join me for that. If you didn't see it live, go back and watch it after the fact, because I'm sure we had some fun, and you can watch the chat. And like I said, support the channel any way you can. The easiest way to do that always is dropping likes on the video. I really do appreciate the support. These videos to me are fun to do. The next video that I'm going to do after this one is obviously somewhere around this will be the next haul video. Hopefully I'll have some time off around the holidays. I can drop more videos. I've been super busy the last couple of weeks, but we did a giveaway, and the 2 people that won have not contacted me. So I'm going to give them a little bit more time. If that was you, watch that video. I'll do a social media post to let you know who it was, and a post on the community tab here. You guys need to get your movies. So I have 4 movies they could choose from. They're right here. And hey, you never know what's left. I might give away later. I need to do one for Christmas maybe. Look in the description down below, all kinds of ways you can support the channel. My eBay store is down there. I sell loose wrestling figures, new ones, a lot of stuff like David Sterling box sets that he's autographed. Support the channel, because if you buy that stuff, I always reinvest it back into the channel. That's how I pay for some of my physical media. Other ways that I do that is by, you could use my affiliate link to Valoria Video down there, and go to that link, and then when you check out, use code JeffMan316. When you check out, it's going to get you 10% off your first purchase, but it helps me because he supports me when I make sales through the channel. So hopefully you guys will keep doing all that. And if nothing else, like I said a little while earlier, like, comment, subscribe, and share. That's the easiest way to do it. Costs you nothing. Subscribe to the channel, and if you do subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell. You'll know when I post my next video, which could be another giveaway around Christmas. Hopefully we're well on our way to 5,000 subscribers. I couldn't do this without you guys supporting me, and I thank you for that. So we're getting ready to go into the Thanksgiving holiday, like I said, right after this video. So what a time for me to say thank you for all you guys do for me, supporting the channel, supporting me personally. I love you guys. And until next time, boys and girls, this has been JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter, signing out saying you guys be safe out there.